Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to the Ultimate RTG. And coming up in today's video, we do face against a verified Event Pro player. And it's the same person that I played on FIFA 20. And let's just say it was a controversial experience. So we're back again on FIFA 21. And we're looking for redemption. But I did switch up the team. I made a new signing with Wijnaldum. And one of the reasons why is the French squad was great and all. And it got us to 15 wins. But I thought, what's the point of keeping hold of it and losing even more coins? We may as well sell Pogba, Desailly, and a few others, and it allows us the opportunity to try Ramos a little bit more. That I still keep getting asked, like, is he worth it? 1.2 million. It's a lot of money, and it's a lot of fodder to submit, considering that we've got a new promo coming out on Friday. So just think about that before doing him. But he is great. And Eder Militao with the boost, Eden Hazard, and Gini Wijnaldum. Unfortunately, Netherlands are out the Euros, just like that. Man down in the game, De Ligt with the red card. Silly handball. But it was just probably like natural instinct. When it's programmed in your brain to be a defender and stop everything, you know, it's hard to stop those reactions. But Wijnaldum was getting flooded. Panic sold. 200,000 that I missed. I couldn't beat the bot. But 232 is so cheap for the last best version of Wijnaldum at Liverpool. 8 games, 4 goals, 4 assists. I'll let you know when we go into the highlights where I played him, what I like, what I dislike. But his stats are exceptional and all across the board. Just a beautiful looking card. Now, I always like Wijnaldum. I enjoyed his road to the final as well. So 99 chemistry OP, evidently, because you're going to see what happened. But with the player pick, oh dear, oh dear. It's round 2. Team of the season or path to glory. And I have not seen a path to glory in sight. Bang. Tagliafico. Awesome. Like, they are so bad. I don't even know why I'm doing them, just for content. So if you're enjoying the series, thumbs up on today's video. Subscribe if you're new. Support the channel. And are you ready to jump into our Foot Champs highlights? I think so. Let's do it. So here we go, boys. First game on, and we resume. Oh, God. That's a 5-3-2 if I've ever seen one. Theo starting as a left winger. Oh, what are we in for? But the thing is, right, with the market being so cheap, Cantona 1.5 million, Essien like 500,000, it's so easy to build these mega sides. But how do we start off? With an own goal. No, I scored it. Somehow, it's gone down as Mbappe's goal, and I swear, I didn't even feel like I took a shot. My man came in with a slide tackle and put it top bins. So thank you, sir. I will take that. But he did not accept a 1-0 defeat. Oh, no, he didn't. He came pushing. Bamba on the wing, cuts inside. Nice work, actually. Like, looking back at this goal, it is nice. He worked it well. Fancy flick from Cantona, and Ben Yedder finishes it off. Cantona, I've got to say, that when he's on it, he is close to being unplayable. For me and against. If the connection is perfect, you have got one of the best attackers, genuinely, that I've used on the game. When it's slightly off, and you're not getting those twists and turns, that's when you'll see flaws in his game. How many matches have I played with Cantona? 50 games, 45 goals, 37 assists. So he's dropped under a goal a game. But considering like the quality of opponents, and I've been quitting out a few matches, I think that's a phenomenal result for a guy who is 6'2", more of the bigger type striker on the game. I love him. I don't just like him. I love what he offers. So I can't recommend him enough. And he's so cheap. For what you get, 1.5, it is a done deal. Oh, nah. How many goals have we conceded now? 3 goals? We are leaking at this point. Now, what I will have to say, though, is at this moment in time, we were still using the 4-3-1-2. And I was trying to force it a little bit. Or, no, I think... Did we switch to 4-4-2 earlier than I realized? No. We were in 4-3-1-2, and I was trying to get use out of that. And honestly, I do like it, but it's not... I always say it. It's not a formation that is good enough for me to keep control and compact against better players. I will just leak too many goals, and I will lose the game. I don't desperately need, like, the 2 strikers and the cam to go and find goals. I prefer to spread it wide. Nice and wide. Keep possession and find goals. And that's what I did. I switched back to the 4-4-2. Nice and basic with my tactics. And then I was finding form. I looked at Wijnaldum and saw how he was playing. And I got to say that if you're comparing him to like Iniesta on the ball, or I don't know, a Coutinho if you're using him as the attacking option, he doesn't feel as fluid as those, but a little bit more like robust. Even though he's small, he's got that aggression, he's got the strength, he's got the tackling, and he really does hold down the midfield very, very well. And he scored a lot of goals. In just 8 games, being played as the left centre mid, 4 goals, 4 assists. I respect that. Good finishes as well. You're going to see an insane one. I don't know what game, but I just start going on this like dancing, like just twisting and turning all the way through the defenders. And then I finish it off with his left foot. I don't know. I was just messing about and he somehow gets the finish. But I'm not aware as to what we're up against right now. Oh, lovely ball, Cantona. That's nice. You know, the reverse pass, like he put it in behind, and I love those. Although the through balls are absolutely broken this year, that's a nice through ball, in my opinion. I worked it well, and I found it. Oh, here it is, boys. It's coming up, Wijnaldum. Is it this one? Yeah, so I was just like prancing about, you know, just twisting turns, just testing out his like close control and seeing what he's about. Lovely little animation there where it went underneath him. And I thought, all right, now we're in a decent position. La Croqueta cancel, left-footed finish. Wijnaldum, like that's it. That's his quality. He's got very, very good finishing now. He's good enough on the ball. And for 200,000 coins, that is just stupidly cheap. I'd pay 450, 500 with how he performs in game. And he's so well-rounded. I wouldn't recommend playing him as a cam, but centre mid, middle centre mid, wide centre mid, CDM, if you're really desperate for that, like you need to go and try him out. But Hazard has just got better. Somehow, some way, this boost, obviously, he's been given some extra stats. I think he's a little bit stronger. Like, when he's running through, his booty is in the way. He holds LT, well, I hold LT, so he starts pushing them off, and he just starts jetting through. So I like that from him, and I really, really like Hazard a lot. So I'm hoping they ask for Belgium or something for next week. I've got so many Belgian players ready to be used. Mertens, Thorgan Hazard. Hazard's goal yesterday. Thorgan Hazard's goal. Oh my God. That was gorgeous. I don't know if he really meant to get that sort of curve and swerve on it. It's kind of lucky, you know. The valve has to be in the perfect position and just right here at the right time. But lovely goal. Did the keeper. And Belgium was solid. Belgium did play well. I've got to say, though, that are they going to be good enough against Italy? It's going to be tough. It's going to be a good game. I don't know. I still say Italy will get the result. Maybe the experience at the back if Chiellini is fit and ready for that game. Chiellini, Bonucci, Donnarumma not going to be conceding too many. Oh, I think they get the result. Anyway, back to the Foot Champs games. So, what match are we on? I think we're like 5 games in. It's 3-2. This guy, I feel like he was 23-2 or something like that he was saying. 23-2, so it was a good opponent. We somehow find a way to get back into the game. 3-3, loving life. 118 minutes. I'm getting ready for penalties. I'm thinking, all right, should I start doing my tactic of the... Oh, I've conceded. All right, well, there you go. So that's it. That's done. I was thinking I was going to be putting them top bins like I was hitting them with Pogba the other day. But we conceded in the 120th minute. So that's kind of harsh. But we were in the game all the way until the end. And I don't even feel like I was playing that bad or necessarily that good this weekend. I know I can play a lot better. But I was just sort of chilling, you know, trying to find some good goals. And this was really the comeback game. This was the match before... the pro? I think it was. Oh, here he is, boys. VFL Salzer. Benedict Salzer. So last year, I'll give you a little bit of a backstory. This is why I was laughing. Because last year I played up against the guy. And I was 2-0 up. I was beating him 2-0. And I was using a mega team back then. And at half-time, I conceded a goal. Like just before half-time, so it was 2-1. And then with the way the game went, he eventually won. And he started shushing, or he started like doing some celebrations or shushing or doing something. Like he was really, really like annoyed for some reason. I was just playing my game. So we face up against him again, FIFA 22. I got no bad feelings. Like this is just funny. Face up against him, FIFA 21, sorry, FIFA 22. FIFA 21, and we're 2-0 up this time. Again. And I'm thinking, all right, hold on a minute. Jesus, I'm having flashbacks to last year. And I do not want to concede. Do not concede. So instead, I'll go and score another one. I'm literally 3-0 up against him. I don't know what he's doing. I was sweating though. You know, instead of me being here, I'm here. My head is smashing the screen. Like I was very focused and I had that drive and the passion to come away with the result. Second half, he starts scoring own goals. I don't know if he was that annoyed or he just couldn't be bothered. But anyway, GG. I wanted to play the game out. Because now I don't feel like that's a true win, is it? Well, I was 3-0 up. I scored some nice goals. And I kept a very, very good defense. So I want to say thank you very much to Sergio Ramos. So we were at least able to try him against some really good competitive players in the weekend league, a pro player that's been at the events, and Ramos is absolutely phenomenal. You know, when you're playing properly and your player switching at the right time, Ramos is going to provide you everything. I had Zambrotta as my right back, and like I say, I was just playing 4-4-2. If you want to see my tactics, it was nothing like extravagant. 4 width, 7 depth, and 5-5. And the instructions, I don't even think I bothered changing them. No comeback on the defense or anything for the right mid or left mid. I just had stay back while attacking for Mateus and cover center. Well, both players cover center and stay back for the fullbacks. It was very neutral and it felt like that. And those are the formations and tactics that I personally prefer. Give me options where my players are going to overlap and do their thing and also keep a nice defense. And that's, yeah, what we did. Mateus, though, do you know who has the most games played for the club? It's Mateus. I was kind of sport it. It is Mateus. 752 games. I don't even know how this is possible. A player that I thought I was going to hate, or not exactly hate, but I didn't believe he was going to be good enough on the ball to use. And there you go. 752 games later, he's one of my favorite center mids. So it's just amazing. And Wijnaldum played really well. I would recommend at least picking him up and see what you can do with him. 250,000 coins now, 220. You're not going to lose any more than that. He won't drop any lower than 200k. It's just ridiculous. Look at his stats. And he's in the Premier League. You know what I mean? He's close to all 90. He's basically all 90s. Like 89 pace. It's 90. Round it up. There you go. And Hazard, what's he finished on? Because he's been playing as my left mid. 32 games, 22 goals, 14 assists. That's fine. Scored some important goals. He was feeling himself as well with his dribbling. He's just so fun. I knew I didn't want to sell him. And has he gone up? 800k. Damn, was my profit. Nah, I ain't selling him. I'm waiting for the boost. But I've been told that it's going to be on Friday. So, although the Italians need a boost, Hazard needs a boost as well. Like, they just got to bring him out. We're just waiting. But for next week's Weekend League side, I don't know. I don't know the requirement. If it is going to be Belgium, if it's going to be Netherlands, it's going to be Italy. We'll be ready on, what is it? I think they usually show it on Wednesday. Wednesday or Thursday, they show the Weekend League Plus. So we'll get ready with our team then. Tonight, I'm going to be grinding icon swaps so I can get that pack ready for tomorrow. A lot of work to be done, but I will try my best to do it. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video, seeing my highlights and stuff. And these players are just real fun to use. So thanks for watching. Thumbs up on today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Team out. Peace.